ICE raids evoke fear, detain U.S. citizens amid enforcement in black neighborhoods.
Y'all, these ICE aides, these ICE raids, y'all, let me tell y'all something. You know how black people, those stupid black conservative Republicans all sitting down there? Yeah, it ain't gonna bother us ever. How long have I been telling you they're gonna come for black people sooner or later? Haven't I been telling you that?
Yeah, you have.
And guess what's happening now, y'all? ICE is up down there harassing black folk down there to the Chicago. Now, it says South Shore residents returned to ransacked apartments after ICE raid. It looks like hell. Y'all want to see what's happening? Since y'all black people claim that y'all was never going to get attacked by ICE up in your own homes, this just happened yesterday. Y'all want to see it? Here it go.
Dozens of federal agents from different agencies raided an apartment building in the city's South Shore neighborhood early this morning. Neighbors there report multiple arrests in this latest immigration enforcement action. People who live there are telling our Sabrina Franza that American citizens were briefly detained. She is live for us on that scene right now. Sabrina?
Marie, inside this building behind me, many of the doors are boarded up after they were broken down during that early morning raid. Now, law enforcement sources tell us that taking American citizens briefly into custody just for their safety is standard protocol, which is what we're hearing happened this morning. Neighbors, though, who were in the middle of all of this say they are shocked to have been treated this way.
They asked me, was I a U.S. citizen? I told them, yeah. I was born here.
Oh, this is what y'all wanted. Remember, whether you voted for Donald Trump or you didn't vote for Donald Trump and you didn't vote for Kamala Harris, this is what you voted for. Your non-vote voted for this. Your silence voted for this. Your let's not do nothing because they don't never do nothing for us voted for this. They don't give us reparations. You voted for this. This is what you voted for. Black people, poor white people, this is what you voted for. You know what? You know what? I go to the barbershop and I hear niggas in there talking. We don't like Trump, but he right about that trans shit. That came from Clay. This is what you voted for. Since they set up there and scream trans this and trans that, how many of you motherfuckers know a trans person? None. You know any? Oh, you said you know one trans person. I don't currently have any trans people as my friend right now per se, but I've known trans people. They use that to scare all y'all dummies into voting for this. This is what you voted for. You want to hear how they did your people? You want to hear how they gonna possibly do you when they come to your neighborhood? Because trust me, if they go into Chicago, they coming to Atlanta next. Matter of fact, they going to all the Democratic states. You know that, right?
Yeah.
California, New York, New Jersey. Where else is Democratic? Illinois. Well, I'll put it to you like this. They go into Democratic cities and states. So that means they coming to San Antonio, Chicago, all the places. None of y'all are safe. None of us are safe. Y'all want to hear how they keep doing our people up down there with them ICE raids? Keep listening. Listen to this.
It's real tight. All right here. And every time I moved, it would hurt.
Patricia Fisher says she was detained by federal agents this morning, claims she was held for hours in a van with other neighbors at 7500 South Shore Drive, while agents confirmed her identity, citizenship, and confirmed she had no active warrants. She describes the scene as she says children were also let out of the building.
No shoes. The kids that had no shirts or no pants on, they just treated us like we were nothing.
He said he had warrants for 5 people. I said, so why are you detaining the whole building? He says for the safety of our people.
Ebony Watson watched and filmed what she saw.
And all you see is this whole block full of bunch of rental cars.
Showing a massive show of force and rental trucks used in this mission alongside ICE, FBI, and other federal agencies. The FBI called it a, quote, targeted immigration enforcement operation. Are they at the property? Because we're here. We tried to find the property manager. No one would meet with us or give us any information about what happened.
It's crazy. It felt like we were under siege last night.
Meantime, this Chicago neighborhood is grappling for answers.
They brought a baby out completely naked and wouldn't allow the mother a chance to clothe her child. You know, it's distressing.
Now
Let me tell y'all something what y'all don't realize about this bullshit that's going on right here with all this ICE stuff and everything, and all these how they doing all of our people around the country right now with all of these raids and everything, and y'all talking about it's never gonna come to me, it's never gonna come to me, and then when it comes to you, you act like you don't know what the hell is going on. Let me just tell you something real quick. What y'all don't realize what the fuck is happening. Who is one of Donald Trump's best friends internationally that he's always talking to? Not Putin.
Not Putin. Who?
Benjamin Netanyahu.
Oh, yeah.
And guess what both of these incidences have in common?
What?
You don't remember when we were talking about Palestine? How Benjamin Netanyahu was using his army to say, oh, there's a person from Hamas there. Blow up the whole fucking building.
Oh, yeah.
That's the same thing that's happening right here. Oh, we looking for 3 people. Take all the people.
Yeah.
That's some serious ass shit.
Yeah.
You don't see how deadly and how crazy that is?
It is. I do.
Listen, y'all. The co-executive producer, you know, he's not excitable in a good way or a bad way. This is really dangerous what's happening. Y'all, it says, here's an Army veteran. Somebody's an Army veteran that just retired after 3 decades of working for the U.S. Postal Service. Federal agents pounded on the door of his South Side apartment around 2 a.m. on Tuesday. I told them they must have the wrong apartment, the man said. But armed agents busted in and opened many doors, arriving in the U-Haul trucks to raid the 130-unit apartment building at 7500 South Shore Drive. They woke up residents to handcuff them with zip ties and led them to unmarked vans.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Roderick Johnson, a citizen, said he heard the people dropping on the roof before FBI agents kicked in his door. He was stuffed inside a van with his neighbors for what felt like several hours until agents told him the building was clear, he said. They were being dropped on the top of this building by helicopters.
Right. That's ridiculous. They doing too much.
Do you understand the fear level that they were imposing on the people that live in that building?
It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have nothing to say. This is like, are you just so shocked that you speechless, or?
Yeah, I'm really speechless because, like, using a helicopter to zip in a whole bunch of trucks and vans, that doesn't even make sense, to be honest.
It says they didn't tell me why I was being detained, Johnson said. They left people's doors open, firearms, money, whatever, right there in the open. So not only did they take these people out their apartments and whatnot, they just left everything open for anybody to just walk through and ransack and do whatever the hell they want. A Department of Homeland Security spokesperson said federal agencies arrested at least 37 people in the operation at the building, which they claimed is frequented by members of Venezuelan gang Tren de Agua. About 300 federal agents, some landing on the roof from helicopters, descended upon the building, according to News Nation, which was invited along for the operation. So you mean to tell me they turned this into a fucking documentary? Y'all can't be serious. Did you hear what I just said?
Yeah.
The report didn't mention women and children appear to be among the detained, but Brandon Lee, a spokesperson with the Illinois Coalition for Immigration and Refugee Rights, organizers worry many people were taken without warrants. Now, I did hear the lady right here say that they brought out babies and children out that damn fucking building. Of course they did. They was at home at 2 o'clock in the morning.
You're right.
Of course they took the kids and babies out the house. I heard another report that somebody said, hey, look out for the kids, and the ICE agent said, fuck them kids. These were families with their children escorted out in the middle of the night, Lee said. The administration is using PR efforts to try to turn communities against their neighbors. Residents said the building had become home to Venezuelan migrants. The raid saw people's apartments turned upside down, citizens held for hours, and their neighbors taken away to unknown places. Belongings were stolen from apartments, and after the agents left the buildings wide open. Now, I also heard this, that when they were taking the people out of these buildings, what they was doing was they was putting the black people in one van and then unidentified people in another van or whatever. I guess to make the assumption that the black people were American citizens, I guess. But there's black Venezuelans too.
All right.
Black people are everywhere. Or melanated people, whatever you want to call them. Y'all people in Chicago, y'all gonna sit down and let this happen to y'all people? That's what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna sit down and let this happen. This is another quote from somebody. It says, an Army veteran who went blind recently and asked not to use his name said the agents moved on to the next apartment after coming to his home. I was trying to protect myself, he said. My nerves were shook. By Wednesday afternoon, the building appeared largely abandoned by the residents. Unsigned waivers allowing DHS to disclose records about you as a third party were on the front gates near You Know Your Rights flyers, broken windows scattered by the property. Anyone could just walk in. Y'all, this is what y'all voted for by not voting. Whether you voted or not voted, this is what you voted for. And guess what? They recruiting these ICE motherfuckers like crazy.
Yeah.
Listen, y'all, there's a San Antonio version of this commercial I'm about to show y'all about this ICE stuff that you would not even, well, some of y'all will believe it, some of y'all won't. So you know what I did? I went immediately and called my friend that I know is a sheriff that lives here in our city. And I was like, are you going to take that ICE job? You know what he told me? He said, why would I do that? And I'm so glad that that's what he said. I'm glad that's what he said.
Yeah.
Y'all watch this. Now this commercial is running in all cities. You can just change the name of the city and it's in your city too. Okay? Let me get to this commercial. I'm quite sure y'all seen it. Oh, I thought that was going to be this 726-207. Hello? I'm quite sure y'all seen this commercial in y'all cities. So you can just exchange the name of the city and it's been in your city. So they trying to make everybody join Homeland Security and join ICE up down there so you can harass your own friends and family.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they want you to do. And you know what you know how they doing it? By enticing your ass with money.
Yeah.
You know what they saying? Okay, we know how we can get these people. People don't want to come and work for ICE. Okay, so you know what we're going to do? We're going to incentivize them. Throw a lot of money at them and see if they'll come down here and destroy their family for us.
Yeah.
So we're going to offer them $50,000 and a bunch of more other benefits. Now, do you think if you were, and they calling on other police officers to come and join ICE to do this. Now, if you were a police officer in any particular town, would you take them up on this offer to do this?
Probably not, no.
Why not? Yeah, don't forget to like and share, subscribe to this channel. Why not? Why wouldn't you take them on it for 50 grand? 50 grand is not enough.
I mean, it does sound a lot. It does sound like appeasing, but
that's just the sign-on bonus is $50K.
I don't think it'll be worth it. Because,
Why?
like, morals and stuff.
Morals. So you know what they're doing? They're going to be hiring a bunch of immoral motherfuckers down there to police people in their own neighborhood. People who don't care about you, about your mama, about your kids. None of that. Your dog. Nothing. You know why? Because they got $50,000.
Right.
Sign-on bonus. Now, I know y'all seen this commercial in y'all local area, okay? If y'all seen this commercial, here it is. Just exchange out whatever city, and they have your city's name stamped on it. Y'all, watch this.
Attention Chicago law enforcement. You took an oath to protect and serve, to keep your family, your city safe. But in sanctuary cities, you're ordered to stand down while dangerous illegals walk free. Join ICE and help us catch the worst of the worst. Drug traffickers, gang members, predators. Join the mission to protect America with bonuses up to $50,000 and generous benefits. Apply now. Join.ice.gov and fulfill your mission.
I don't know, y'all. The United States is going to be a fucked up ass place in a minute. And remember, what did I say just a few minutes ago? They did what? They voted for this.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? You ain't push no buttons and you ain't got shit to say. Lord have mercy. Y'all, guess what? I just can't. Y'all working my nerves today. Y'all, Nicki Minaj is back down here again. It says, Nicki Minaj attacks Trump to lock the Breakfast Club up. Co-host over Cardi B